when people do call me a cookum or a grandma, as I sew all the time, I just take it and I laugh. People enjoy their grandmas. Hey, I'm Wyatt Miller. I live in Ronge, Saskatchewan at the moment, and I make clothes. I just turned 19. There's it's like you can be a seamstress. That's like what they call the girls. A seamster, I guess you could call me. Out of my parents' basement at the moment, but we plan on moving to Saskatchewan and making clothes there. Continuing on, loving the journey. I was actually just going through all my old clothes back in, when was it? December of 2020, right before Christmas. I was going through all my clothes, seeing what I wanted for Christmas, and I realized, actually, I don't want clothes for Christmas. Let's get a sewing machine. Let's make all our clothes fit again. So we got the sewing machine, started making all my clothes fit again. I posted on my story and stuff from Snapchat. People started replying, saying, really like it, really liked it. Just maybe try start up your own business, see where you can go with it. I started with one sewing machine and it broke down. My mother, she believed in me, obviously, but she didn't want to spend all that money because she didn't know what I was going to do with it exactly. So it broke, and I was like, okay, now I have no sewing machine. Do you want to keep doing this or not? And I figured, yeah, I do. So I started saving up money. Needed about $500 to get my first machine. Saved up $500 by myself. Picked up that machine on Amazon. Started working, and now we're saving up to get an embroidery machine. That's about $700 to $800. After that, we're gonna save up, get this thing called a Cricut or a screen prints for screen printing clothes. And then after we get those, we should have a good starting base, and we can save up money to open our first business, sign our first lease. I was your typical, well, not job student, but I just was a popular kid in high school, and I just lived life in high school, didn't really follow much of the rules. I was more of like your gym type dude, so my maths, I only got up till you needed, so favorite class in high school was probably gym. So back in grade 9, you take a forced class in grade 9 before you can pick, so I had to take sewing. Took sewing up, and I wasn't super good at it, practiced a lot. So the class is a home ec class that we take out of Churchill Community High School. The teacher that teaches it is Connie Hogan, great teacher, love everything about her. She's a very hands-on teacher. She just makes sure you know what you know, teach you from day one till the end, and she made everyone in that class pretty much a seamstress.
Oh, Wyatt, he's always a jokester and fun and creative and very social. Well, he was at least eager and excited to try sewing, where a lot of people come in with a different mindset where it's, I don't think sewing's for me. And he was excited to try it, and he took on the challenges. It was only a very short period of time that I actually taught him sewing, but he picked it up really quickly. Yeah, he was kind of a natural. I can't even take any credit. Like, I'm so proud of him.
Coming out of high school, I actually did want to try out for football and continue the football journey. But ever since I found sewing, it's taken over, really. So I don't really care about the thoughts of like, I was a big, strong football player to now I'm a little seamstress and I sew and stuff. No, when I'm sewing, I actually just go into my own little zone and I'm just sitting there by myself. Doesn't matter how long I spend down here. I spend 16 hours down here a day. I'll spend 9 hours down here, maybe only 2 hours. Like, I'm hoping to spark like anything in someone. Like, just they're seeing a young person do his dreams, and maybe spark someone wanting to push their dreams and want to go hard on their stuff, create a business, or even to start sewing. What about that? Someone can start sewing because of me. That'd be great. If you would have told me now, when I was in high school, getting taught how to sew, that I would be sewing, I would have laughed at you. I would have been teasing myself. But now after high school, you kind of grew up a little bit and realized that everyone does their own thing. Everyone finds their own journey in life. And so far, this is mine.